1885, during the rebellion, natives broke into the trading post down here on the bank of the Battle River, and they stole some goods from Leon Perret, and that's the only violence that happened in the Duhamel settlement, thanks to Father Bellavere, who discovered that the natives, the Métis men, were meeting across the river a few miles, and he rode up there, found their camp, and said, "Look, you men, if you take up arms, your women and children will suffer. There's thousands of policemen and soldiers bearing arms here, and you won't stand a chance." So that finished the rebellion here in Duhamel. In 1902 by the original settlers, and at one time it only went to those 4 windows, and since then it's been enlarged twice, and it's really a wonderful tribute to the people here that this school stood for 50 years empty, and there wasn't even one broken window. And the Duhamel Historical Society was very instrumental in restoring this school, because we had experience dealing with the government, and we helped the people of Burton to get the government grant and have this declared an historic site. And we donated this desk in memory of my aunt, who taught here in 1923. So we're very proud of this. And this is a teacher's here, where the teachers, certain teachers lived here. Yeah.
Well, this is the Stan Troutman documentary part 2. If you want to explain a little bit for the camera, what's up here?
Well, this is Amiskusa Saskahagan, an ancient burial ground, and it's a mystery to the present day population just who's buried here, but it's a very interesting place, and it's inside of the Red Deer Lake, and not far from dried meat. Some stories say that these are people who died from the flu. Others say they were victims of a battle between the Cree and the Blackfoot. But it's a mystery to us now, and I would hope it'll always stay that way. Well, as you can see on the plaque, this is the site of old Duhamel. It was also known as Laboucan Settlement, and from the 1870s to 1900, it was a thriving village. I'm going to tell a little bit about the Shamrock Hotel, which was really a great place for the people of the area to meet. The Shamrock Hotel stood right over there beside the river, and it was owned by Miquelon, and some of the Sharkies were owners. And when Duhamel closed up, they hooked a bunch of horses onto it and moved it up the hill to Rosenroll, which was about 7 miles away, and they never shut the bar down. They just left it open all the way. I don't know if the bottles fell around or not, but I don't think that would have bothered anybody. They had a racetrack across the river, which was a great attraction for all the local people.
So this original church here didn't have the tower on it?
Oh no, no, the bell stood, well, you can see the bell right over in the corner. See?
Yeah.
That's where the bell was. See the moose horns on top?
Yeah.
See how the church was built with the posts, you know, and the logs in between, the Red River construction. And look at how they have the ladder there to put things up on the flag and that on the church. They would meet the bishop, you know, or when the bishop would come or anything, they'd meet him with horses and flags and have a real procession to the church. Francois Adam was the first storekeeper here, and his store was right over here. And then he lived up on the hill. He was a wonderful man who traded for furs in the far north, and a great friend of Father Bellevere. And Father Bellevere and he met in Montreal. Father Bellevere told him about Duhamel, that they was a great thriving village, and Francois moved here and was married and raised several of his children down here. When Duhamel closed, then he moved to Camrose and became a very wealthy businessman there. And there were many cabins out this way. The store was a going concern. The hotel was over here, the Shamrock Hotel, and it was owned by a man by the name of Miquelon, who Miquelon Lake is named after. And Miquelon became a very famous politician with the Liberal Party in Alberta. And it was sad that it had to move because it changed the character of Duhamel. Once it moved to the south, it struggled because then Norwegians to the south, formed a community by name of New Norway, and it took most of the settlers who farmed in the area.